Hi everybody, Adam here with etrailer. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Titan chain, snow tire chain with cam tensioners on our 2020 Ram 1500. What really sets these chains apart is the amount of adjustability that we have. We have a couple links that we can pick from in the back connection. We have some links that we can pick from in our front connection. And then we also have 1, 2, 3, and 4 different cam tensioners. So we're going to have a lot of adjustment to be able to get that right fitment for your guys' tire. So these are going to be a little bit more aggressive than some of those spring roller style snow chains, but these aren't going to be as aggressive as some of those V-bar style chains as well. So these are going to have a low carbon steel construction. They are going to resist against rust and corrosion. So over time, hopefully we're going to be able to use these for a decent amount of different seasons. We are going to have a rounded twist link, so it's going to give us a nice uniform look throughout our chains here, and they are going to form a ladder pattern. So they aren't going to be as smooth as some of those other patterns that are more of like a diamond. So we are going to see a little bit more rougher of a ride, but a lot less rougher than the V-bar style. These are going to wear away relatively evenly too, so you don't have to worry about there being any inconsistency with the chains on our tires. And one thing I really like about it is that there's no metal anywhere near our rims. Something I look for is just to make sure that my rims are going to stay nice and pretty, even if we are in snow. I just don't want nothing to come down and maybe scratch it. And the only thing that's really going to be in front of your rim is going to be that rubber tensioner that we recommend you guys use. But that's rubber, and it's not going to really do anything to our tires here. Another thing, it does come in a pack of 2, so for your tool wheel applications, just go ahead and grab one of them, and they'll fit on both of your back tires. But for your 4-wheel drive applications, you guys can go ahead and order the same exact one, just 2 of them, so then you have 4 chains to put on all your tires. The canvas bag that it comes in isn't the most durable. It does work really well compared to some of the other smaller zipper bags. It's a little bit easier to get them in there, but over time I've found that they do end up ripping, so just be mindful of that. But other than that, it's pretty easy to install, so let's go ahead and show you guys how. So the first thing that we want to do is lay out our chains and inspect our chains. Make sure there's no kinks in our links or twists or anything like that. And one thing we do want to make sure of is that the cams are going to be on the outside of the rim and also the more abrasive side of our hooks here. And that's this side. We want to make sure that that's going to be away from our tire, and we want the smoother part to be towards our tire. So once we get all that figured out, grab the chains in the center the best you can, and then go ahead and drape the chains over the tire. Try to get it as even as possible, both right and left, and also forward and back. And then once that's all good, we can go ahead and go around the back and make our first connection. So we're going to go ahead and grab our hook on one end, and then on the other we're going to have a series of links. Depending if you guys have done this before, you'll know which links worked best, but I'm just going to go ahead and use the farthest one right here. And now we can go ahead and go around front and make our second connection. Pretty much the same deal in the front, but we're going to have a little lever here. We're going to pick a link to go through and then hook the lever back in on this single lone soldier on the other side. So we still have a little bit of slop, but we do have all these cam tensioners that we can use to tighten them up. So I'm going to go grab the tool out of our kit and start tightening these. So we are going to have 4 to choose from, so I'm just going to start whatever one you guys see is best. Put your tool in there, twist it tight. Do the same for down here. And we're also going to do the same for these 2 over here. And if this doesn't get it tight enough for us, we can always go ahead and choose a different link. But actually, after tightening all those, we do have a very tight chain, but we do have a rubber tensioner that we suggest you guys use to take out that extra slack. So I'm going to go ahead and grab that and put it on. So this is what our tensioners look like. All you guys need to do is just kind of scroll down on your guys' page, and it should be on the related products section of the web page you guys are on. So go ahead and grab those. They don't come with the kit, but It is a one-stop shop. Just click on it, add it to your cart, done deal. All we really need to know and do for this is just make sure that those hooks are going to be facing out, away from our tire. And we do want to be as symmetrical as we can whenever we're hooking these up. Kind of like that. And once we're done with all this, we do recommend that we roll over them a couple times, come back out, make sure it's all nice and tight. And then if it is, we're pretty much ready to hit the road. Well, everyone, that just about does it for a look at the Titan Chain snow tire chains on our 2020 Ram 1500.